Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Washington Huskies, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Golden Bears will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's Washington. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. So Washington's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Williams will pass. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. And the Huskies are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. On his way from around the 50. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So California's offense has the ball for the first time. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Hands it off. He has the first and still on his feet. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Let's take a minute and talk about Cal. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that and the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big...
Touchdown, Cal! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Got a man, it's Evans. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, It's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Turning it on. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Huskies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
When you get in the red area, as a quarterback, you got to be dialed in. You got to be really sharp, really crisp. You have to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting it in tight windows is tough to do, and he failed on that play right there.
Brown wants to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 2nd down. Working the middle, it's complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Steps away. Lets it fly. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Boston. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. They'll play it safe and try for 3. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Brown will throw it. Quickly complete. At the 40, there he goes. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. He leaves it with his back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Golden Bears will hustle to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Under fire. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. try to pick it up on the ground. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Golden Bears have their offense in high gear. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Golden Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. The sure hands, it's James. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He wants to throw it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Brown wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And the extra point makes it 14-3.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. And this quarterback really needs to come out of his funk right now. There's been next to zero execution in the passing game. They haven't taken care of the football, and they'll try to get something going, and they'll have to mount a rally. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. Fighting off the defender. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Huskies need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Green. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 40. He gets a block. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Brown will throw it. Makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the Golden Bears want to pick up the tempo. On the option. Now the toss. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Cal! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off play action on 1st down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right on target this time. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Off the play fake. He's going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Boston. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Just steamrolling the defense. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Williams looking for a man. It's complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Fires to the tight end. Defense. To make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The Huskies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's the pressure. Touchdown, Washington. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now he'll take the deep shot. Holds it in on the left. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Golden Bears in the hurry-up.
This guy has a chance to bring home the Heisman Trophy this year because he continues to make plays week in, week out. Doesn't matter who's guarding him, what coverages you play. This guy finds ways to make plays for his offense.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. All right, guys, let's talk a second about Cal. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Oh, baller. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Williams will pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Huskies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the 3rd possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical 3rd down, forcing an incompletion.
He's got it near midfield. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's okay. The offense coordinator is not upset because, listen, quarterback decision-making, find your guys, find your matchups. He's made big plays already. He's already put up a game's worth of stats. Continue to find that guy. You'll have some misses, but he is your guy.
He'll be stopped just outside the 20 at the 21 in the waning moments here in the first half. He might want another play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Brown wants to pass. He's got it on the run. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They'll immediately call timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. With the run on 1st and goal. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking downfield very late in the half. Touchdown, Cal! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead, and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley.
The Huskies will kick it off to start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He wants to change this route. Brown will throw it. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it on the outside. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, Mountain West teams colliding in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Boise State looked like a bunch of world beaters. I think a lot of people forget just how much this program dominated the WAC and Mountain West conferences, and they're a problem again. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Mountain West, and that certainly held true again today.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. And the Huskies can really attack on this second and short. Give to the running back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll just a tad short of the first down. Second down coming up. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Boston. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The throw to the outside is complete.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Wants to throw again. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. And the Huskies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
How about the speed and athleticism in the back end of this defense? They came after the tight end with conviction, and they land a huge hit to prevent him from getting the first.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Washington sends out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Quarterback making checks. Brown wants to pass. Trying to get behind the defense. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick. Set him up in business at the 36. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got his man across the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. They'll go back to the air on second down. Finds his tight end. What tremendous vision to find the space and explode through it. He's down to the 31. The Huskies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Off the boot, looking for his man. Fires on the move. Got his man. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Washington hoping to make this defense bow down in the red zone. Keeps it on the draw. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. He's got 98 yards on the ground in this one and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. Ran through the contact. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Just about had to pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Had to settle for the field goal.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Might be calling a hot route. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it down the left. They bring him down. He's got a 1st down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And that's why a lot of kids want to play for this coach, because they know that when they get into games, even if it's late, coach is going to let them go play ball, go have fun, take shots and try to come up with big plays. This offense right now, man, they're just having fun.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Going up top again. Had to throw it before he wanted. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. So the intentional grounding. Will be a loss of down, and now it's 4th down. And the Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Horton. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the grab right down the middle. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Here we go, set. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's caught inside the 25.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
Looking downfield on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Washington will snap it in the red zone. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking down the middle. Got it! And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. On 1st and goal, let's see what Washington does. They'll try to slam it in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for a man. It's Horton. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. He'll set up to throw. They've got the screen set up. And he will score! Touchdown, Washington!
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling, and you're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first down.
Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Trying play action. Looking to scramble. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. A long way to go on 4th and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Huskies. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And how about the defense just straight flipping the script? They got a goal-to-go situation, just trying not to give up a touchdown. You want to give up a field goal, not only do they make a big play, they scoop up the fumble, they take it all the way to the house, and they get a touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Iowa was able to finish off a close one in Iowa City today. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup. And the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Smart move to keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting...
Breaks into the open. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier 3rd down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the 1st down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on 3rd down. And shoot, and I got 4th down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Golden Bears have this offense rolling. Power football with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down, and if we add points, we add points.
They'll leave it with him. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The handoff to Johnson. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Goes to the knee, and that will wrap it up, and their magical season continues. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort, tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.